What's up, people? This is AWBrawler, and it is January the 4th, a Monday. I know some of you may be wondering, what's up with the butterfly mask and how does it pertain to the video? Absolutely nothing, I just felt like doing it. Gotcha. No butterflies at all. Instead, this video is all about Final Fantasy and my favorite Final Fantasy games in honor of Final Fantasy Explorers soon releasing. Let's get one thing perfectly clear before I do this countdown and the Final Fantasy fandom comes for my head. I have not ever, which I've stated several times on Twitter, played through the entirety of Final Fantasy VII, so I have no right to put it on my list, because I really know nothing about it, except for it has Cloud, Sephiroth is awesome, and Aerith dies. That's all I know. Haven't played through the game, so it's not on the list. I'm telling you that now, so don't get mad at me. So, let's start things out with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which is actually one of my favorite games of the GameCube, outside of Beautiful Joe and Tales of Symphonia. I love the battle system, I love the 4-player co-op. I kind of wish they would have did this on like a portable, like 3DS or something. I guess that's kind of where Final Fantasy Explorers comes in. Second on my list would have to be the sequel, more or less, which is Crystal Bearers. It had an awesome gameplay mechanic to it with the whole psychic powers thing, awesome story, and I liked that the whole thing felt like a movie and it felt like non-stop action throughout the whole game. Third on my list, a lot of people probably don't like it as much as others, but I loved Final Fantasy X too, more so than even Final Fantasy X. I love the music of it, I love the character designs, I love the girls. I mean, if you play Final Fantasy 7, not 7, if you play Final Fantasy 10, you know what to expect from this game. You know why I like this game. I don't really have to go into words. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I'm a strategy gamer. I love Fire Emblem and stuff like that. And when you're playing Final Fantasy Tactics, there's just nothing beats being able to have a magic-wielding Moogle who still throws out Kupo after every sentence, or the bunny people. That's awesome. And last on my list would have to be Final Fantasy VI, because it's one of the few mainline Final Fantasies that's in my top 10 or even my top 5, because it has the awesome General Leo on this game. And if you don't know who General Leo is, I feel sorry for you if you call yourself a fan of the series. So here's the list. We're starting things off with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, my favorite game on the GameCube outside of Beautiful Joe and Tales of Symphonia. Now, I love this, and I kind of wished that they'd bring this over to the 3DS in some form. This is kind of what Explorers is, I guess. Or maybe just bring it over to the Wii U. Then there's Final Fantasy Crystal Bearers, which is not a direct sequel of it, but the gameplay mechanics of it, the whole world, and the way everything was set up, I love Crystal Bearers a lot. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?